What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Christian here again with another video, and today we're gonna expose something that I don't see anyone else talking about, and that's a new playstyle that's been very popular as of late in ranked modes and even on quick play. And that's something I like to call turtling. Okay, so you're probably wondering what that is and what it means. Well, basically it's people who just want to sit back and charge into full key and just float around swatting the air, waiting for you to charge forward and approach, because initiating offense always spends key, either by using key blast or dragon dashing, and that just ensures that the aggressor is always going to be at key disadvantage when you eventually get into a vanish war. And a lot of people are just super counter maxing right now. There's people who barely know how to play neutral but can super counter on second hit pretty consistently, basically turning Sparking Zero into a rhythm game competition instead of a fighting game. And this strategy basically stalls matches out with endless vanish wars, and it turns the game into a very boring version of itself. Now, do I blame the player base for abusing the game's mechanics to get wins? No, okay? I might get mad in the moment, and in my lives I might get really frustrated playing against certain stuff, but if the game's mechanics are allowing dumb gameplay, there's only one group of people to blame for that, and that's Spike Shunsoft. Everyone who plays Sparking Zero somewhat often knows that supercounters are an inherently flawed system, and they've been that way for 12 months. And Spike doesn't seem to want to change that in any meaningful way, and in my opinion is one of the main reasons why the game got killed for casuals. Making the main defense mechanic the frame perfect block in a peer-to-peer game was a completely idiotic decision by the devs, and I knew that even 12 months ago when the game first came out. I knew eventually super counters were gonna kill neutral, and that people were gonna just be frame one super counting eventually as the players evolved. But the question is, what do we do about it as players? How do we beat the turtlers at their own game? Well, I'm not gonna lie, right now there's not a lot of options. All the aggressive options are either expensive or not very effective. Unless your name is Speedy and you can just consistently super counter whole key bars away, then I recommend you try to beat them at their own game, okay? If you see people charging key, make sure you charge key with them. Do not C-burst dash at them, do not dragon dash at them, do not throw key blast at them, because doing so is just gonna put you at a disadvantage when you inevitably end up getting super countered and in a vanish war. Okay, so just charge key, and honestly, I'm telling everyone right now, the no spark honor rule that used to be in the game is officially dead to me now. Okay, these turtlers are so rampant even on quick play that I decided if I see anyone falling back to charge full key, I'm going into spark. I don't care. Okay, I didn't buy this game to float around and swat the air at each other like idiots. I bought this game to play Tenkaichi, and right now, because of the super counter mechanic and because of how the player base evolved, it's turning into these like stall wars, and I don't like it. Okay, so I don't give a shit no more. I'm going Spark on these turtlers because that way you could at least deplete their key. And again, I don't blame the player base for this. I blame the devs for consistently dumbing down the game, nerfing aggressive options, making movement more expensive, leaving no step back abusable supers in the game, buffing the best character in the game, giving him stronger ki blast after you nerfed everyone else's ki blast, killing character diversity, adding dumb underpowered passives to rank modes that don't serve the game, removing unique transformation benefits, again killing character diversity, not addressing the character balance issues in DP battles, completely killing the changes that you made to the mode trying to help it, not addressing moves that don't function properly on characters and making those characters basically unusable, releasing half-baked weak-ass DLC characters that don't see use after a week. Bro, the list goes on and on, okay? It's a miracle that there's even a player base clinging onto this game, barely. And yes, super counters need a rework ASAP. How should they change? I don't know, bro. I'm not a game dev, okay? There's a million ways you could change the super counter mechanic, but Spike is the one who needs to figure that out. They're the ones who get paid to be game devs for this game. They need to start doing their damn job and start working on cutscenes for supers and half-ass DLC characters. We've seen what a Kamehameha looks like for thousands of times, okay? How about you impress us with a revenge counter that actually works, or a super counter that doesn't ruin the neutral of your game? How about that? Okay, let me know if you like this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Consider this punishment for all your sins.